In this video, we're going to take a look at the GVM G100W light. There are all sorts of buying options out there when you're looking for lights. I think this is something to consider. GVM makes lower cost budget lights for new and beginning filmmakers. This one's about $250. It's a 100-watt light, and it's also bi-color, meaning it can go from 3200K to 5600K, and you don't have to gel the thing. On the front, it comes with this Bowens mount, which means you can mount just about anything that has the Bowens mount on it. It's an LED light. Simply put that in there, it locks down, and then you have a nice reflective surface in there. Thankfully, it comes with about a 12-foot cord, which is great. I don't see any battery option on here. So for me, this is fine for studio work because I don't use batteries in the studio. Let's turn this thing on. Now, there are some controls in here. This is Wi-Fi compatible with their GVM app, which means you can control the K values, the color balance, and the brightness just using the app itself. It's got a nice little display here that I can read, and the controls are stepless, meaning that they're smooth. I don't have a click, 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 click thing going on as I'm trying to control these, which I really, really appreciate. Well, let's turn off all the lights and see what we got here. Now, as you can see, it's totally dark in here. Let's up the brightness of this thing and see what kind of brightness we get out of this thing. That's pretty darn bright. Now, the minute I did that, the thing I'm not great on is, can you hear that? Is when I turned it on, the fans kicked in. And I know of no way to disable that fan or turn it down. If I'm wrong, that's okay. If this light were far away, which I'd probably keep it far away because it's really, really bright, the fans wouldn't bother me so much. Let's go and play with the K value. We've gone down to 3200K and up to 5600K. Let's turn it around and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, right now I have the light at 10% and it's throwing quite a bit of light right now. So let's run it up to full brightness and you'll see what I mean. That is a bright light. Again, when you turn on the light, the fans kick on. If that's a problem for you, if you're going to use this light in really close next to a microphone, this probably isn't the light for you, but using a light this bright really close to a microphone doesn't make any sense to me either. Let's check out the K values. There we've dropped it to 3200K and up to 6500K. I do like the stepless motor. Let's turn the lights back on. Now, another thing to consider with budget lights is this yoke down here. Although this is an all-metal construction, the yoke that's attached here, this is plastic, as is this bottom here, as is the knobs, as is this lever here that allows you to position the light up and down. It's a budget light. If you expect all-metal construction, metal knobs, metal yokes, metal that, all highly machined stuff, you're going to pay a lot more for what you're getting. If you're starting out, you don't want to pay $500, $600, $700 for a high-quality light. This is what you're going to get. You're just going to have to make your own decisions on whether that's important to you or not. Now, I would highly suggest getting an edition, unless you can find a deal on there, that comes with this soft box, basically. It's really easy to use. We simply put the light on here. Collapses until this inner bar connects on the hook, and you could put the Velcro down for the light blade. Now again, since this is a Bowens mount, we can mount it right on this light with no problem. So now we have this giant dome mounted on this light, which will really diffuse the light, not only on the front, but it'll throw the light this way. So let's take a look at that. Here's the front of the light at 10%. And there we are at 100%. You'll notice how it throws the light and diffuses it really nicely, which is always good to not have a harsh light when you're lighting something from behind, top, or especially your face. Let's turn around and turn off the lights and see what that looks like. Here we are. It's completely dark in here. Let's turn on the light. That's at 10%. Let's up the light itself. That's very, very, very bright. Very bright. Let's play with the K value. That's a really nice soft light. back up to 5600K. I highly recommend you buy this or another compatible Bones mount dome when you're using a light like this because it's quite powerful. I think this is a great light for somebody starting out, a YouTuber or somebody starting out filming. It's around $250. Add a little bit more for this dome. It's something to check out. There are plenty of lights to check out on there. The only thing, again, that I'm going to caution you on is the fan. Don't forget I have free and paid courses over at Basic Filmmaker University to up your audio and video game. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. This one's about $250. It's a 100-watt light.